What up, y'all? It's your man, D Real, the Black Panther, stalking the urban jungle and vibrating with Adidas, bringing you Be Real with D Real. What up, y'all? I'm I'm here again, just modulating, chilling, trying to get a little bit of a handle on 2021, man, because a lot of folks are just, we kind of we're kind of off to a running start. Let's just say that. Um, and I don't know. I want to be on the right path as far as what our goals and things should be for. You know what? Let me just kind of mellow it out here a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Is that okay? Just a little something in the background. Not too loud. Just something y'all can vibe with. Okay. As I bring the news of Argani, want to kick off, just letting y'all know, when I don't have a guest, it'll be more of a vlog thing, and it'll be shorter than what it normally is versus when I'm engaged with a guest, which makes sense. Nobody wants to sit around and listen to a brother just yabber, yabber, yammer for hours on end, especially since we are now posting videos to YouTube. Yes, there is a Be Real with D Real page on YouTube. Do the usual stuff that you do. You go, if you want to drop a comment, go ahead and drop a comment. Like the page, subscribe to the page, and you'll get updates when new videos are posted. I will be posting new videos to the YouTube page every Saturday and Monday. Saturday will most likely, well, not most likely, but Saturday will be the broadcast you're hearing, right now when I get that up in real time, because I learned YouTube Live it has a whole lot more to it. I mean, it's easy to get on, but you know what I'm saying? Your humble host is in the process of making the show better, technologically, format wise, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all a couple weeks ago, I'm trying to get paid for y'all watching me. Am I fun to watch? Yes. Then subscribe so y'all can keep watching me and I can keep on being fun and entertaining. Birthdays. A lot of birthdays in January. As far as celebrity birthdays, famous people who had birthdays in January or will have birthdays in January. In no particular order. January 15th, of course, as we all know, is Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. But did you also know that there is another king that was born on January 15th? Yes, Regina King, actress, known for 227. That was my first interaction with her, was 227. But she's been Boys in the Hood, all kinds of stuff. Phenomenal actress. She turned 50 on the 15th. So congratulations to Miss Regina King for making that mark. January 25th will be the birthday of one Alicia Aguelo Cook, aka Alicia Keys. She will be 40 on the 25th. January 25th, Tatiana Ali, little sister on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. All grown 42. All grown up 42. Wow. I remember I every time I think about her, I think about that gif of her and Will Smith, doing that little dance. That's what I see when I think about her, but clearly 42. Good gracious. She's getting up there. Michelle Obama turned 57 on the 17th of January. So congratulations to the former FLOTUS. Am I saying that right? FLOTUS. Flot. F-L-O-T spells flot. You need an A in there for it to be float. So I'ma say flotus. That's the grammar police's stand on that situation. Okay. And then as we get up higher to the Jedi masters who are in their 70s, 80s, and 90s, Debbie Allen, choreographer, husband of former NBA star Norm Nixon. She is 70, turned 70 on the 16th, 7-0. Wow, getting up there. She's 70. Also 70. I know it's not a black person, but Phil Collins will be 70 on January 30th. Come on now. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, come on now. Yeah, who ain't listening to that? If you did, you either watch Miami Vice or you was bumping that song. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear it. Phil Collins is a treasure. All right, he got a ghetto pass, period, since the Genesis days. So let's just move on. At 80, tell it like it is. Aaron Neville. With that, okay, I'm not gonna say nothing about that thing. Aaron Neville is 80 today. Also, no, not today, excuse me. Aaron Neville will be 80 on January 24th. Sorry about that. Aaron Neville is in amazing shape for an 80-year-old man. I saw a picture of him the other day. I was like, wow, really? Aaron Neville, he look like he been working out. Like he got a little cut to him at 80. I'm not mad at him, though. And topping off January birthdays is my man, the icon, the voice, not a voice, but the voice of Darth Vader, James Earl Jones, on January 24th. That's tomorrow. He will be 90. 90. Wow. Congratulations to all these people who will have, or have had birthdays in the merry month of January. Known for New Year's resolutions and getting Martin Luther King's birthday off as a holiday since the 80s. Okay. Yeah, we got all of that birthday junk out of the way. Let's get on with the show. Like I said, I won't be before you long. I'll try not to be before you long. But if I end up being before you long, just be happy that I'm before you long. Okay. Now, first thing I want to talk about on my list of January potpourri is this joint right here. This joint right here. Wonder Woman 84. Now, I know there have been a bunch of other, social platforms and podcasts and blogs and shows of that nature that have been talking about Wonder Woman 1984. And let me just say, from the rip, being perfectly honest, as a person who watched the movie, overall, I ain't like it. Your boy ain't like it. Now, let me tell you why I didn't like it. First of all, let me say, Patty Jenkins, great. That first Wonder Woman movie, off the chain. Storyline, all that. Mwah, beautiful. Hats off to you. Second one, I don't know if it seemed rushed or if they were trying to get it out there to the people too soon. I don't know. It didn't do what it was supposed to do. It kind of fell on its face at the beginning. What they lost me at the beginning. If okay, spoiler alert, I'm going to drop a few spoilers. If you haven't seen Wonder Woman 1984, cover your ears, turn it off, whatever. But it's been out, what? Came out Christmas, so it's been out about what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. If you ain't seen it down, and it's on HBO streaming, come on, y'all. It ain't really no excuse. If you haven't seen it, you should have seen it. The scene where she was competing in a competition and she cheated as a child. She cheated. And the lesson about cheating didn't come back in the movie, at least not to me, not in that blatant way. I mean, do I have to look deep for a subliminal message about cheating or about not prospering or about being patient and letting time run its course and the fullness of things, blah, 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 so on and so forth. The movie had a budget of $200 million. Currently, its worldwide gross is 142.5 million. I don't think they're gonna make their money back. A lot of that is because of the pandemic, of course, but ironically, it is the highest grossing movie of the pandemic. Not high grossing in terms of what grosses high, it's just high grossing in terms of the pandemic. So, and a lot of that, strangely enough, comes from China. China watches a lot of movies that we make, just like we watch a lot of karate movies. Anyway, real quick, I want to give a shout out to my man Tony Baker, the king of the cram. I'm pushing his product, Cramulations, Cramilton. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know who Tony Baker is, get your behind on YouTube and pull up a Tony Baker video. He loves to give commentary over animal blooper videos, and he has made his mark there, among other things. He's also a stand-up comedian. That's, all right. Anyway, like I said, Patty Jenkins, great director. Monster with Charlize Theron was a movie she directed. Loved it. She definitely knows how to tell a story effectively from a woman's perspective, because Wonder Woman, Monster, they gave me a perspective that as a man, I wasn't looking for or looking at. But after seeing those movies and Wonder Woman, to me, the first Wonder Woman, it wasn't just a good superhero movie. It was a good movie, period. So I was kind of disappointed that the second one, kind of fell flat on its face like it did. DC Comics. If anybody at DC Comics is listening right now, hire me. I'll make your movies good. I'll make your movies better. Zack Snyder apparently can't do it. Patty Jenkins is not doing it like she's supposed to be doing it. And a couple other folks done tried, and have let me do a movie, man. I'm for reals. Let me do a movie. I guarantee you, I will be respectful of the source material, and it'll be a bomb ass movie too. On top of that, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm dare I say, toot my own horn and say I think I know what people as well as nerds and purists are looking for in a superhero-based movie. I've been reading comic books since I was 8. You know what I'm saying? So I think I might know, but ain't nobody gonna hire me. Yeah, shut up, fool. Don't nobody care what you're saying. Anyway, I don't care neither. I ain't worried about y'all. What I'm worried about is realists. Is 2021. How are we gonna make 2021 a better year than 2020? Shoot, that should not be hard to do at all. How hard is it to surpass a pandemic, and the like? My thought processes about it, really simple. like I say, every week when we're signing out, I tell you guys every week, be good and be good to each other. At the risk of sounding, I don't know, preachy, corny, yo, that's it, y'all. Is being nicer to each other. I mean, we've went through 4 years of ugliness. Very, very ugly. People threatening each other's lives, people threatening each other's livelihoods, people just not being satisfied with their fellow human being. And we got to be on this planet together with each other, so we need to get along. How do we get along? RESPECT, y'all. I know a lot of this is 101. I know y'all expecting to hear something groundbreaking and mind-blowing in this area, but it's not, y'all. It ain't got nothing to do with some innovative outside the box idea that will make 2021 better for everybody, not to mention more prosperous, more healthy, and overall just us not being intentionally mean or taking the mean route. I may or may not sneeze in a few minutes. There, I did. Bless me. I guess what I want to impress upon you guys is how would you want to be treated? I mean, it's golden rule stuff. Like I'm saying, it's 101. But I find everybody's too busy being offended. And offenses will come, but it's about how you deal with when someone offends you. I mean, I can get offended and I can get mad and I can clap back. Or I can get offended and I can say, I don't think they understood how what they did or said made me feel. Rather than, being diplomatic and saying, okay, this is what I'm feeling right now. And I understand there are people, period, who are just assholes. And they're going to be. And that's their goal, and that's their purpose, that's their stock and trade. That's what they want to do. They want to get up under your skin and make you be the worst possible version of you that you can be. And I know I've done it. Hey, I've done it right here on this podcast, and just, I've said things, and after I went back and listened to the podcast, I was like, dang, maybe I should have worded that a little differently, or maybe I shouldn't have worded it as harshly as it sounded. You know what I mean? We don't think about that a lot. We kind of, when we hear something, our first impression is either to go and correct the mistake or correct the person or tear them down. And there's been way too much tearing down of one another in the past 3-4 years. We need to stop tearing each other down and start building each other up. I know there are some people in this country that say, oh, that sounds socialist. I don't care. That's how this nation was built. We built it together. Or, well, technically we were together on the effort. Some of us might not have had a choice in the matter. Some of us might not have had the ability to negotiate our position, but we helped build America. Voluntary, involuntary, we all helped. And now that things have changed in this country, we need to be a little more changey, is what we need to do. we need to help each other now. We need to build each other up, not tear each other down. And I know this is sounding like a real feel good, happy, joy, let me squeeze you, hug you type of moment. But I mean, maybe that's what we need. We've been distanced from one another for so long that hey, it would be nice. It would be really nice if we could. Folks ain't gonna be nicer to each other totally, not 100%. But I mean, we got to start somewhere. Treating human beings like human beings. It's what we're supposed to do. I'm about 26 minutes in. If you wanted to chime in through Blog Talk, y'all know the number, 646-668-2268. If you have some feelings right now about anything I've discussed up to this point, Wonder Woman or making 2021 better. If you have an idea that you think might make 2021 a little bit better for not just yourself, but for everybody, because check it, we all in this together. And that's how we have to look at it. Like we in this together, because if we keep looking at it from I'm a black, you're white standpoint, or I'm a Democrat and you're a Republican standpoint, not gonna come together. If it's constantly people arguing and fighting, I don't get how, and I say it all the time, I don't get how Republicans and Democrats don't understand that the very things they insist upon having or doing is the very thing that keep them from coming together. I don't know. That's just me. Democrats say screw Republicans. Republicans say screw Democrats. How you going to be united? You know what I'm saying? Answer, freaking ain't. You ain't going to be united. Not if you're constantly fighting about stuff. Not if you're constantly in conflict. Not if you're constantly in competition. And speaking of competition, guess who's in the competition for football? Yes, your Kansas City Chiefs. Tomorrow, they will be playing in the AFC Championship game against the Buffalo Bills. Now, real quick question. How many of y'all was out there hoping and praying that Patrick Mahomes would not get through the concussion protocol in time to do anything for the game? Guess what? Rawr! He's still here. They announced on Friday he's good to go. So you'll see the full operational power of the Kansas City Chiefs in an AFC Championship. Hey, this reminds me, what was it, 1994, 93, 94? We played the Buffalo Bills in the AFC Championship, and I believe the final score was 31-13 Bills. I ain't like that. I mean, we had a top-rated defense, we had a top-rated offense, and showed up and didn't do nothing. I don't think it's going to be like that tomorrow evening. I think we got something to prove. I think we owe the Buffalo Bills franchise a foot square in the posterior. And then on top of that, I don't think it's going to be something where they come out and just start bombing. I think it's going to be a close game. I mean, every game that we've played has been a close game. But we've won them. So ask yourself seriously, Buffalo Bills fans, people who are winners, ask yourself this question. Who do you want to put your money on in a football game? Somebody who ain't got no way of winning, they just put it on a wing and a prayer and try to pull a close game out, or folks who done been in a close game continuously, constantly, week after week after freaking week. They've been in close, tight games, and more often than not are pulling it off. I don't know. If you asking me, if you asking D, if you ask, well, I of course I want to roll with the battle tested. You know what I'm saying? I want to roll with the folks that know, you know what I'm saying, what they doing. What they doing. You know what I'm saying? They winning. They winning. You know what I mean? So, you know, we got to get our Super Bowl victory quota up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't been winning. We ain't been winning no game, no Super Bowl. We've been winning the game. We ain't been winning Super Bowl. We got one on our belt from last year. I think we want like 2, 3 more so we could be, you know, in the conversation when you talk about who's the best team in a Super Bowl of all. Well, and, you know, and it's Pittsburgh and New England tied. You know what I'm saying? At 6, I believe. So we got about what? We got four more times we need to go to the Super Bowl, which, and people laugh, but in theory, it's totally possible because that squad is a young squad. And they got a good 2, 3, 4 more good seasons in them before folks start, or before a catastrophic injury changes something, or before they start trading folks off and be like, hey, bye, get out of here. Okay. Keys to victory, just for me, what I think will be a key to victory, smother the heck out of that Buffalo quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Smother him. You know what I'm saying? Just like he's the one, and just like on any squad, you know, they're the ones that make stuff happen. You know what I mean? Cause what's his name? Josh Allen. He contain him, keep him off the field. Very simply, just like folks do to get, you know, a foothold on us in a game by keeping, you know, Mahomes cold, so he can't do, you know, that by Mahomes magic and have folks pissed off at him like, how did he do that? But I ain't kill y'all too much with the football. I'm just gonna say, go Chiefs. I'll be in front of my TV tomorrow, peeping the shit out. What y'all want to do? What y'all gonna do? You know, if it's a high scoring game and it's a tight game, we ain't out of our element. You know, the only way the Bills gonna be able to beat us is to run the score up. If they don't run the score up, or they can't run the score up, Super Bowl, here we come. Period. And in the immortal words of Forrest Gump, that is all I have to say about that. What else I want to speak on? The new administration, of course. Wednesday, we swore in a new president and a new vice president. If you've been under a rock, we have our first female African American, Asian, East Asian woman of color as vice president. Joe Biden is president. Now, they have made a host of savvy picks for their administration. And I don't want to go, you know, too off into, you know, everybody being excited about Bernie and a couple of the other folks who are a part of the Biden administration. I give you enough rope. That's all I'm gonna say. Because old people have a difficult time changing their ways. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go into I'm not gonna go into rundown mode if that makes sense. Um I'm not gonna disrespect them yet. Um and please understand where I'm coming from. I'm not coming from a place of they're crap, they suck. I'm not coming from there. Where I'm coming from is history. Historically, what have presidents done? You see what I'm saying? Historically, if I okay, and I can only go to where I'm at in the world. I have only been actively cognizant of the machinations in real time of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 presidents in my lifetime. I've seen 9 presidents and 9 vice presidents in my lifetime. Being a president is a hard job. That goes without saying. Giving everybody what they want, when they want it, the way they want it, is an even harder job. But that is the expectation of a U.S. president, to give the people what they want, the way they want it, when they want it, all the time, or your ratings drop. In what other format, in what other setting are we expected to be perfect in order to advance or in order to be accepted? Gymnastics? Okay. Slam poetry? Where perfection is a very high standard. And to say, okay, you made a promise to do this, and this, I'm going to hold you to it. So it's kind of double-sided. If I make a promise, I'm supposed to keep it, right? I mean, that's what we're taught. That's, as human beings, that's what we say to one another. Oh, I need you to do this. Oh, I need you to do this. You going to do it? Yeah. You promise? Yeah, I promise. So that's that vow. That's that covenant that you make with somebody, a person or people. When you promise, when you say, I'm going to do this, I vow to discharge the duties of the office of president or vice president of the United States to the best of my ability. You're going to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. At least that's the vow the vice president has to take. Okay? That means all enemies, foreign and domestic, your enemy can be right here in this country. As we found out, some of our enemies are right here in this country. But what's the expectation? I'm about to rhyme. What's the expectation for the new administration in a given situation? Bars? No, I'm playing. We expect, at least, common sense says, we expect them to do what they say they're going to do. And if they do what they say they're going to do, fine. The rating goes up. We go, yay, they did a good job. But if they don't do what we expect them to do, we're going to give them hell from rip. Okay? How come you said, because I know that's the first thing I'm going to say to somebody who promises me something and then don't deliver on it, and then when folks don't deliver on their promises, at least with politicians, it makes us start looking at their past. It makes us start scrutinizing their past. And given Kamala Harris's and Joe Biden's past, they do not want to start screwing people over. They do not want to fall back in old habits, especially when it comes to the law. And I know Kamala Harris knows because she's been an attorney general. Give me a chance, ain't gonna fly. Especially in that arena. If they're getting ready to get up and put knees to neck with all these executive orders, they put some executive orders out. Biden put a few executive orders out his first day. Let's see, the seeds have been planted. Let's see what grows. Yeah. Okay. And that's the size of it, kids. I'm not going to hate. I'm not going to say, because everybody know, I'm down the middle. You know what I mean? When it comes to political situations, and to be quite honest, I don't even want to be bothered with them because politics is a loaded bag. Politics is a trick bag. You can't get into politics and expect to be successful and be honest. Let's just be real with it. The best politicians, or I shouldn't say the best, but the most successful politicians are duplicitous. Look at how you want to look at it. I feel like the job they're going to do shouldn't be judged until they're doing it. And that's what I'm saying. Yay, hooray, hooray is the vibe. But for me, it's like, I'm looking at you. I want you to know that I'm looking at you. And my expectation is don't bring me no bad news. Now, I know bad news is going to come. I know it's going to come, but don't let it be something you could have prevented. Don't let it be something where you looked at me as an American citizen and said, screw them. They'll be all right. They don't need it. Or I'm not going to do that. Or we're going to cut that. Or we're going to add this instead of that. Because I'm going to tell you, man, you can say what you want to say. Obamacare didn't work for this brother right here. It absolutely did not. It screwed off a perfectly good health plan that I had going, you know what I'm saying? And, current stuff, they just like, oh, Obamacare is here. We're going to do away with all of that. Why? What about me? I understand poor people. Give that stuff to poor people, but don't take what I have already. I like it. Okay. But, the Democratic way has always been you rich mugs got to give. And they should to a certain degree. But I don't believe in gutting nobody. I don't believe in bleeding nobody dry. If you came out the mud and became a millionaire or a billionaire, what a lot of people don't understand is everybody can't do that. They can't, because if everybody could do it, they would be doing it. Everybody can't do it, whether it's by financial lack, whether it's by professional lack, whether it's by mental lack, whether it's by vocational lack. Everybody cannot be a millionaire. Everybody cannot be a billionaire. That takes a certain kind of thought process. And that thought process does not dwell within the minds of every American, let alone every human being. Why do you think everybody on the face of the planet ain't rich? Because that's impossible. It's impossible. or it would be super socialist by some people's standards. But if everybody was, here's what you need to really think about. If everybody was rich, no one would be. But as long as you're provided for, and as long as you can have everything that you want to have as a human being on the face of this earth, what's the problem? Don't get it? Don't want to get it? I don't know. That is where I'm at right now. Do what you do, Biden administration, but know that the eyes of a nation are upon you, anxiously awaiting to see what you gonna do, player. What up, cuz? What up, blood? What up, gangsta? Red and blue. That's what's happening. Facts. You know, they do what they do the way they do it, and look at the other one and go, you're not being fair to the people. Bipartisan politics. I've said it enough on this podcast alone. I've said it enough that bipartisan politics is a dead animal, and it doesn't work anymore, and it hasn't worked for a while now. When we get to a place where we realize that, and we start making actual steps or taking actual steps to change bipartisan political systems, we are going to continue to get this exact same result. The exact same result I've been seeing as a human being since the late 70s. That's just what it is, man. I don't know. Well, I do know it's about that right there. I mean, if we being honest, that's what it is. As long as people in a position to are in a position to make money off of the suffering of others, off of the unawareness of others, they're gonna do it. If I can get over on you, and and you don't know I'm getting over on you, then I'm going to continue to get over on you. Ignorance is bliss, right? Okay. So I don't know, man. America, again, and I'm gonna say it again, America was never great for everyone. So let's just make America great. How about that? Instead of making it great again, let's make America great, because we done tried to make America great the wrong way many times and falling flat on our faces. Let's try to actually make America great. That makes sense? This has been Be Real with D Real for Saturday, January 23rd, 2021. I will be back next week at this same bad time, same bad channel. And as always, be good to each other. Out.